Welcome back. In this video, we'll talk about the Fragments lifecycle. The lifecycle of a fragment in Android is a series of events that occur throughout its existence, from the moment it's created to the point when it's destroyed. Understanding the fragment lifecycle is crucial for managing the behavior and appearance of fragments in your Android application. Each fragment instance has its own lifecycle. When a user navigates and interacts with your app, your fragments transition through various states in their lifecycle as they are added, removed, and enter or exit the screen. The fragment class includes callback methods that correspond to each of the changes in the fragment's lifecycle. Let's start with the onAttach method. This method is called when the fragment is attached to an activity. It receives a reference to the hosting activity, allowing the fragment to interact with the onCreate method. During this phase, the fragment is initialized. You can perform one-time setup tasks in this method, such as initializing variables and setting up the fragment's initial state. onCreateView, in this step, the fragment creates its user interface by inflating a layout file or constructing UI elements programmatically. The fragment's UI or user interface is prepared here. On activity created, this method is called after the hosting activity's onCreate method has finished executing. It's a good place to perform any user interface related operations that require the activity to be fully created. You can see that the onCreate method of the activity is called, and this is during the onCreate method of the activity. OnStart. The fragment is visible to the user and it's about to become active. You can start animations or other visual effects here. onResume. This is where the fragment becomes interactive. Any code that needs to respond to user interactions should be placed here, such as starting background tasks or other tasks. onPause. When the fragment's about to be covered by another fragment or activity, this method is called. It's essential for saving the fragment's state or stopping any ongoing tasks. onStop. The fragment is no longer visible, either because it's being replaced, the activity is paused, or the fragment is removed. You should release any resources or tasks that are no longer needed. onDestroyView. The fragment's UI is destroyed in this step. You can clean up any resources tied to the UI, such as views and adapters. onDestroy. It's called when the fragment is about to be destroyed completely. You should release any remaining resources here. onDetach. The fragment is detached from the hosting activity. At this point, it no longer has access to the activity and you should release any references or resources tied to it. It's important to note that the fragments can also go through various states based on their visibility, such as being hidden or shown, and these lifecycle methods can be called multiple times as the fragment's visibility changes. Understanding fragment lifecycle allows you to manage the behavior of your fragments effectively, ensuring that they respond correctly to the user interactions and that resources are allocated and released appropriately during the fragments lifecycle.